Oh boy. I know I said that last time, but everyone, we are back with another week. We're back.
We're
Okay.
back.
As always, my name is Tommy. This is my co host, Tanner. Tanner, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hello, my name's Tanner, co-host of What You Want to Know, best podcast on YouTube. Like always, we're coming back, new episode, better than ever. And with that, I think we might as well just start the podcast going.
Okay, we'll start it off. Now, as you guys know, okay, this is the podcast, okay, where we answer all of your questions, okay, that mean a lot to you, that mean a lot to the world. We answer them for you. Okay, so that's really nice. If you have any answers, okay, or if you have any questions for us, okay, and you want to contact us on Twitter, right, all three in one, okay, I'm going to throw up the Twitter right now. Okay, there it is. It's at @no_whatcha. Okay, look at the arrows. The arrows are pointing to the Twitter thing. Okay, go follow us. Okay, we had a lot of followers last week. I think we can get it even more this week. Okay, so good stuff right there. Okay, we're gonna switch it back. Okay, and without further ado, Tanner, do you want to introduce our first segment?
Of course. So as you guys know, especially the distinct followers that we have, they know that we start off with our first segment and then we go to the question of the week. So we're starting out with our first segment, which we think, I know we said it last week, that last week's might have been the best segment we've had. This week, maybe even better, okay? Let us know in the comments below or DM us on Twitter, like we just said. But here we go. Ready? I don't know if you guys are ready for this, but it's pretty good. So, here we go. So, you're put in a survival situation. I know these are situations that people might be put in. You never know. So we have a bunch of situations inside the Chiefs helmet, right? We have 5 situations in here, and we're gonna pick out of it, and each of us are gonna give it 3 items that we would like to have if we are put in the situation. So Tommy's gonna have a situation, and then I'm gonna have a situation. So without further ado, I'm gonna pick a card for Tommy. And just to show I'm not cheating or anything, we'll shake it around. I'll look away and everything. But here's Tommy's first thing. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. This is going to be good.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, this is a good one. Okay, so Tommy, you are put in the middle of a cornfield filled with leprechauns.
Oh boy.
But they are very, very concerned about someone stealing their gold.
Oh.
What are the 3 items that you will bring?
The 3 items I will bring to a cornfield. And the leprechauns are very concerned about their gold?
Yes. They are very concerned about their gold.
They're very concerned about my gold.
Yes.
Okay. First item that I am going to bring.
What is it?
Corn costume. Okay. I'm going to bring a corn costume. You know, like for Halloween, people have costumes, okay? Well, I'm going to be a corn on the cob. So that way, if I see a leprechaun and he thinks that I'm sitting on their gold, you know, I can just curl up, hide. They won't know I'm there, okay? I don't think leprechauns are very smart. All right, so that way they'll just be like, oh, it's just a giant, you know, a cob of corn. You know, we're all good. All right, so that said, that's my first item. The second item that I'm going to bring. I'm going to bring more gold. Okay? So that way, as I'm walking, I can trade with the leprechauns.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Because go ahead.
Okay. Well, could you even just use it as a trail to move them to a certain place, you know? Like a dog, if you put treats on the ground, right? You have a trail of gold.
You know, that's a very good point. You know, if I wanted to distract them somewhere else, you know, I could just take all my gold and throw it. You know, and they would run and they'd be like, "Oh, I got to catch my gold." You know,
I like that.
So that's okay. So that's my second thing. So corn on the cob costume. Second thing is gold. Then the third thing, I'm gonna bring a ladder. Okay. Now I'm gonna bring a ladder. Okay. Just so that way, if I need to climb up and I got to see where I am in the corn maze or just in the cornfield in general, because like you know I'm 6 feet tall, but I can't see over corn. So the ladder will help me get up, and I'll be able to see out of there. So those are my three.
Well, and that's something misunderstood is everybody's like, okay, knee high by the 4th of July, right?
No, nowadays.
Even if we're on the 4th of July, fertilizers nowadays, it's about 5 feet above the head, 10 feet above the knees, knee high 4th of July. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah. So it's too high. You need a ladder every once in a while to get up, get a view. Maybe you can even spot the leprechauns, right? And then put the trail of gold. I like that. Very good answer. Okay. So now I'm gonna pick my situation that I'm put in. And by the way, we picked the Chiefs helmet just because Super Bowl Sunday's coming up. Patty Mahomes. Okay, we're rooting for you here. But here we go. So I'm gonna shake it up again. Okay. I've got one picked. Here we go. Let's see. Oh baby. Okay. So I am surrounded by ice cream, but I'm not sure how far the ice cream goes, right? So I'm in like a bubble of ice cream, and I don't know how far the ice cream goes. It could go for miles. Okay, and I have no clue.
Can you breathe?
Okay, here's the thing. Let's see. And it says, yes, I can breathe. So no reason to be scared of not breathing or whatever. I'm just stuck in ice cream. And I've got a couple good items that I think I would love to bring here. Okay, so first one, okay, this might be controversial, but I am going to actually bring dentures. I know you're thinking, what the heck? You're 15 years old. What's going on here? Like, I realize that. But sometimes you need an extra pair of teeth, right? Your teeth are cold. My teeth are pretty sensitive to cold stuff, right? Ice cream, it's not a milkshake. It's ice cream. It's cold. It's chilly, right? So
wait a second. Wait a second. Are you planning on eating your way out of this?
Yes, I am. I am planning to eat my way out.
Okay.
I'm treating it like an igloo, right? I'm treating it like I'm inside of an igloo, right? You can eat your way out. But yeah, so I'm bringing dentures to eat my way out because they don't get cold. You're in a good spot. Second item I'm going to bring is an ice cream scoop. Why not? I mean, you gotta have a good time. You gotta have a good time in the ice cream bubble. I mean, you might be stuck in there for days, so you gotta have something to have fun. You might throw a couple parties, have your friends over. I know they might not be in there, but who said there wasn't internet connection inside of there? That's all I'm gonna say. So you can talk to them. You can have a party. Maybe they can be eating ice cream at their house while you're inside eating all the ice cream that you want. Okay. And third and finally, keeping with the situation and my items so far, I am going to bring chocolate syrup. Right? What's an ice cream party? What is an ice cream party with just ice cream? You need the toppings. You need chocolate syrup. I know whipped cream's left out. Sorry, whipped cream. It's okay. But I got to go with the chocolate syrup because it goes on every type of ice cream. You don't know what type of ice cream's coming at you. It could be chocolate. It could be strawberry. It could be chocolate mint cookie. It could be cookie dough. Who knows? Look at how many ice cream flavors are out there on the market now. Nobody knows. So chocolate syrup goes on everything. Those are my 3 picks. Let us know how you like our picks in the comments below. Again, please DM us on Twitter. Let us know. And those are probably the 2 best ways to reach us. And with that, I'm going to give it to Tommy to intro the question of the week from last week and some of the answers that we got.
Okay. So, as some of you may remember, okay, I think we had a pretty good question of the week for last week, for this current week. Okay. Yep. So I'm going to throw it up on the screen right here. Okay. So the question of the week is, what is the scariest combination of 2 animals? Okay. So now, obviously on the slide here, we have a praying mantis chicken and a koala kangaroo. All right. Now, the mantis chicken is scarier than the koala kangaroo, of course. Okay. But, I wanted to see if, us and our listeners could come up with even scarier, than the mantis chicken. I'm pretty sure that we did, overall. Okay. So moving forward here. Tanner, would you like to introduce our first answer?
Okay, yeah. And our first answer, probably, I think you would agree, it probably is the scariest combination that we got. It's pretty scary.
100%. This is by far the scariest answer that we've received. So I think we definitely got to get it out of the way first because it undoubtedly wins.
I agree. And this actually came from one of the distinct followers that I was talking about. Has been there from the start. Been there since first podcast, first show. Loved it ever since. We've gotten an answer of the question of the week almost every single week. So with that, his answer was Triceratops with the agility and speed of a cheetah. Okay, now just thinking about that, Triceratops, they could fend off T-Rexes, and T-Rexes are one of the scariest, if not the scariest animal to ever roam this earth. But you have the Triceratops with the agility and speed of a cheetah, because that was its only downfall when it was defending itself. It didn't have the speed. It didn't have the agility, right? The cheetah is the Devin Hester of the wilderness, okay? It's got the kick returns down. So here we go, Triceratops, cheetah, great answer. This may be the best answer of the question of the week this week.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Quick question. So that would be a Triceratops with the legs of a cheetah, and we're assuming that the agility would carry over?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that is by far, I think, the best answer. Okay, moving on. Supergroup's answer. Here we go. Okay. Supergroup. Okay. So they said an alligator, a bear with the torso and head of an alligator. Okay. So the torso and head, but that means that it still has the bare front arms. Okay. So I think that's very scary. Because think about it. If it's an alligator, it can be submerged in the water and it can still sneak up on you. Okay? And bears can still swim pretty well. So that's pretty scary. I think the name, if you're going to name it, you're probably going to name it the baiter, as opposed to a gator. It's a bear gator, so a baiter.
I like that.
Yeah, I think that's a very good answer, very respectable, and very scary. Because here's the thing. Bears can climb trees, and alligators and bears can both swim. So basically, you have a triple threat. You got the water, the land, and the trees. Where is safe? Where is safe? I mean, in the air if you're flying on an airplane, but what if a baiter's on your plane? You're gone.
Oh, that's scary. That's scary stuff. And also, I'd like to add, if they have the legs of a bear, similar to the cheetah, I'm pretty sure a brown bear reaches the speed of 30 to 35 miles per hour at top speed, which is incredible. If you're driving in your car in a neighborhood, 10 miles per hour faster is the bear running next to you, because the usual speed limit is 25 inside of a neighborhood.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And here's the thing. The weakness with an alligator is that it's kind of slow. And it's kind of sluggish.
I would agree.
Bears, on the other hand, that's not true. That's not true at all.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think you really take the best of both animals here. So I think that's a very good answer overall. All right, Tanner, what is your personal answer?
Okay, so my personal answer, I actually thought about this, and I actually got my answer pretty quickly. I thought of it earlier in the week, and I think it's pretty good. I hope you guys think it's pretty good. But here we go. So I was thinking, what is one thing that you allow in your house? What is one animal that you would allow in your house, right? And so the most obvious answer is a dog, right?
Yep.
People love dogs. I love dogs. Everybody loves dogs, right?
Yep.
So an average dog. But the only thing it has difference is the mouth/tongue is a mosquito mouth. I know it's like, oh, that's not too scary. I mean, mosquitoes are on me all the time in the summer, right? Yeah. But it's also the size of a dog's tongue or mouth. And you allow them in your house, which mosquitoes you don't. And 3, mosquitoes are nocturnal. They can come up. You're sleeping out of nowhere. You're like, oh, come on, puppy Charlie over there. Please get off of me. When in reality, it's just the dog that has a mosquito mouth that's sucking your blood. Very scary stuff. Would not want that in my house, but it's a possibility, you know? So, scary stuff. And with that, I'll give it over to Tommy.
Yeah, so something that I wanted to add in there real quick is that mosquitoes are pretty small, right? So if,
Yeah.
if they suck a little bit of blood, it's not going to kill you. If this is a mosquito-sized dog, right? If, dog-sized mosquito, it's going to be taking out your entire body. Like this will kill you. So
I would agree.
Yeah, I think that's a very good answer. That's very scary. All right, so for my personal answer, I took a long time to come up with this one. I still don't think it's the scariest, but I think it's pretty darn scary. Okay, so imagine the body of a snow leopard. Okay, keep in mind that a snow leopard is nicknamed the ghost cat, right? Because it isn't seen. And then the legs of a black widow. Okay, and then also on top of that too, the snow leopard's bite would be poisonous, or just like a black widow. Okay, so basically what you have is a giant cat spider that is crawling around a mountain that is so sneaky you can't see. I think that may be one of the scarier things out there.
That is scary.
Yeah, because think about it. If you're climbing Mount Everest, right, and you're up in the Himalayas, all of a sudden, this thing, now it's not really kicking rocks around because it has the legs of a spider, and it can be upside down. It can be upside down. Yeah. So now the thing just runs up on you, bites you, you're dead. You died. It's all over. So, yeah, I think that'd be pretty scary. I'm pretty happy with that. But anyway, yeah, that definitely took me a little while, but overall.
Yeah, well, and for sure. And I remember reading when I think I was in 6th or 7th grade, I read a book about climbing Mount Everest, actually. And the whole time it was just climbing Mount Everest, right? But they would always add in about the snow leopard and how he only saw it one time, I believe. And it was incredibly hard to see, where only a couple people could actually see it, even though they were all looking at it, right? So a spider, a black widow with the snow leopard, very, very scary. I like that answer. And so with that, we're actually gonna have to close up this episode. I know it's sad, but don't worry, we'll be back next week. We have the episode planned. We are excited. So without further ado, here we go. So as you know, you can follow us on Twitter at @no_whatcha. But I also want to add the question of the week for next week that we want you guys to answer just like you did for this week. And once again, we want as many people as possible to answer this so that me and Tommy can choose the best one. That's been our whole goal for a while. So please respond. You can go in the comments below or DM us on Twitter. So without further ado, other than sand, what material do you wish beaches were made out of? So we're talking, maybe you want to stand on glass. Maybe you want to stand on lava. Who knows? So it could be anything. Let us know in the comments or DM us on Twitter. And I think that's sadly going to end our episode here. But please tune in next time. Share the word. Let everybody know. And make sure that everybody dislikes the video if they don't like it, but likes it if they do like it. And so that's our whole goal. We want people to enjoy these. And I think that's going to end our episode right there. So we'll see you guys next week.
Perfect. Have a good one, guys. Bye now.